Alright. It's game day, which is awesome. The car's not even on. Yeah. We are picking up two very good games. I know there's other games coming out and there's other stuff coming out today, and I will be getting to that when I have time, essentially. But what we're getting today is Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor and Forza Horizon 2, alright? Two highly anticipated games, two highly rated games, actually. And we also got some other stuff coming out. There's a new Sherlock Holmes game, which is actually getting pretty decent reviews, if you can believe it. And we also have the Watch Dogs DLC, Bad Blood, for those of us who didn't actually get the season pass for the game, alright? So there's stuff coming out today that's pretty exciting. I mean, we've had a pretty much a nice break here from basically from the time Destiny came out to now. So we had a lot of time to digest Destiny, get that game over and done with, sort of, and now we're moving on to other stuff, which is pretty exciting. Now let's talk a little bit about Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor first. Alright, I'm not really into the Lord of the Rings games at all. I'm not. I just don't find them that appealing. I said games, but really movies and the whole lore behind it, even the books and stuff. I just don't find it. It's just something I just can't get into, right? And I tried. Believe me, I tried. I've watched the first Lord of the Rings movie a really long time ago. I haven't seen it recently at all. And then I tried watching The Hobbit, right? The first Hobbit. And I got through like an hour and a half of The Hobbit before I just said, I can't watch this. And I think it's more, for me, really, it's because I'm not into fantasy, one. I don't like fantasy stuff at all. However, but it's also one of those things where you have to sort of kind of get in the series. You have to, know about the characters. You have to appreciate the environments and the world around it and the history of the Lord of the Rings to really get into it. And I just, I'm just one of the people who just cannot get into it. So I tried, but I'm not going to get into that movie series or book series or whatever. It's too much for me, right? There's just too much stuff going on. I'm not really into the whole let's dance around the table and sing songs while we pass around plates and break stuff. And the disgusting nature of the alright, it's just not my personal taste in it, alright? Now, so the camera fell and I had to reposition it. So, sorry about that, guys. What I was saying is that for Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, alright, I am excited to play through this story, because I do actually think the story is going to be really good. It's being written, the whole story is written by, the writer of Red Dead Redemption. And even though I wasn't so into Red Dead Redemption either, that story was very true to the time. It was very well written, very brutal, very emotional at the same time as well. So it was a very character-developed story, and I appreciated that. But I'm excited I'm just excited to get in there and play a new game. It looks like it plays very similar to Assassin's Creed, and that's what the reviewers are saying, so, which is good, It's just going to be really awesome to get in there in an open-world game, get into the whole, just the whole style of it, and get involved in the world and stuff. It's just going to be really cool to get in there, alright? Now let's move on to Forza Horizon 2. Forza Horizon was my favorite racing game of the past generation. It was just exceptional, right? The first Forza Horizon. Forza Horizon 2 is coming out I'm picking up right now, but it's going to be pretty amazing, because we played the demo and the demo turned out to be really good. The reviews are giving it really, 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 really high scores. So it's like, Forza Horizon 2 is gonna kick ass, right? So I'm really looking forward to the game. I should probably position the camera better, because I have the tripod set up because the tripod's a little bit shorter. It's just a different style of tripod, and so the camera's gonna be wobbling to the side. Oh, here, I'll try to go slow for you guys. I have to figure out a way to get this tripod to stand properly, because it's still a new tripod, but the legs are skinnier this time around, as well as it's higher than my other tripod is, but it's like, as far as it being stable, it's not as stable as it was, and I think that's because, again, the legs are shorter. Whatever, that's off topic. I'm just really excited to finally pick up some new games, jump in here, get 2 brand new exciting games that, you know, we've been waiting for, highly anticipated games that have been rated highly, you know. I mean, Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor is being like 9s, and we have Forza Horizon 2, which is, again, getting like 9s and stuff. So we're just getting really good scores for all of these games that are releasing, which is pretty exciting. And it's nice. I hope that at the end of 2014 here, at this holiday, you know, stretch that we're in right now, I hope that the year can redeem itself. All right, because the problems that we've had is that 2014 has pretty much been the year, I would say probably the most disappointing year in a long time for gaming. We've had a ton of new IPs that come out that really did have potential, but they just didn't turn out to be great at all. So we'll see how it goes for these 2 games and then the rest of the year, but I'm gonna go pick them up right now, so I'll see you guys back in just a little bit. Alright, so that was probably the longest time I had to wait in line. I had to wait like 30 minutes in line because people were just dealing with stuff, which is fine, you know, because my best friend actually showed up like 10 minutes later after I was waiting. So, but here we are. Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor on PS4, as well as Forza Horizon 2 on Xbox One. I will see you guys back at the house where we'll be unboxing these both games, alright? See you guys. Alrighty, guys. So, here we go. We have Forza Horizon 2, the Day 1 edition on Xbox One. So, we have this, and we also have Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor for PlayStation 4. Now, according to this, the PlayStation gets the exclusive Legion edition, which includes 2 exclusive Warband missions and an epic rune reward, and access to the Dark Ranger DLC. So, pretty good. And then we have my receipt here, which also includes DLC for, it says, enjoy your GameStop exclusive Captain of the Watch character skin and the Hidden Blade rune. And for Forza Horizon, I got the exclusive 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo, the LP570 for Superleggera. I hope I pronounced that right. So, alright, pretty good. And I can get $40 trade-in credit when I trade in Forza Horizon 2. Alright, let's unbox these. Alrighty, so 2 games, Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor and Forza Horizon 2. I guess we'll unbox Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor first. Here, let me get my sissy scissors. The sissy scissors. Alright, I get a quick drink here. So, Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor. Like I told you guys in the car, I'm not a fan of Lord of the Rings games, but this game does look really awesome, and I am looking forward to it. The GameStop manager, the manager of my store, you know, since I'm friendly with him, he was like, yeah, I was playing it yesterday, and this game's like really awesome. So he was really enjoying it too. And you do get exclusive stuff you can read right here. Exclusive stuff. Alright. What is it? Wait, hold on, what does it say on the fine print here? Oh no, just an expiration. So, alright, there's our first game. Then we have our Forza Horizon 2. Let's break the Microsoft seal. Oh, Windows 10. Windows 10. Oh. I'm just joking. Alright, I'm just being stupid. I'm sorry. Okay, take the plastic off of that. Move it over here. Let's take this protective tape off of this seal, this magic seal of amazingness that Microsoft likes to put on all their games. It's official. Okay, and let's take a closer look at Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor. So here we are with Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor. What's pretty cool is that the text right here is actually textured, so you can actually feel the text as you run your finger across there, which is pretty nice. And what we have here is our main character, Talion, who is voice acted by none other than the famous Troy Baker, and Nolan North is playing the main villain in this game, so there we have 2 well-respected voice actors. And we have a bunch of dead orcs on the ground with a broken sword, and he's walking around with his wraith powers. As you can see, his eyes are glowing, as well as his hand and his cape, his cool looking cape and stuff. So that's that. And we also have some certificates right here on the bottom. It says over 45 E3 awards and nominations, best of E3 from GameSpot, best of E3 from IGN, and something from E3. Alright, more E3 good stuff. Alright, let's check out the back of the case. So here we go at the back. We have some in-game pictures, I guess, right here, and as well as some quotations and stuff. An entirely fresh open-world experience. Bend Mordor to your will, unleash the power of the Wraith, and an epic tale of revenge and redemption. Pretty cool. And of course, on PlayStation 4, it does run in 1080p with an unlocked frame rate, so anywhere between 30 and 60 frames per second most of the time. And supports DTS 5.1 surround sound, which is pretty sweet. And it's only one player and requires 30 gigabytes of minimum hard drive space, so that's pretty good. So, alright, let's take a look inside the case. So here's the inside of the case. We have our game disc here. Let's take a look. I just put fingerprints on there, so I'm going to have to wipe that off. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, PlayStation 4, the game disc. You can see my reflection. There's my shirt in the background. Pretty cool. We have an ad here, an extended edition for the Hobbit movies, for those of you guys who are into the movies. So, advertisements. We have our PlayStation exclusive missions with a code on the back right here. Pretty nice. And then we have our playable skin, Test of Power, and a Test of Power challenge mode with our code again on the back of that. So that's pretty cool. And then this looks like a game manual, but let's take a look what it offers. Wow, it's a page of art. It's your warning label, and it's another page of art. You know, this is more effort. This is fine, because this is more effort than what anyone else is putting in their game boxes. So, look at that. We got some nice artwork in black and white, but still, it's nice. Nice artwork. Alright, so that is the unboxing for Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. Let's move on to Forza Horizon 2. So taking a look at the front of the case here for Forza Horizon 2, as you can see, this is only on Xbox, but it is available on Xbox 360 and Xbox One. Exclusively to the Xbox One, though, you do have your Day 1 edition of the game, which you just basically automatically get for pre-ordering it and picking it up on Day 1 or near Day 1. And Forza Horizon 2, we have the brand new Lamborghini right here in yellow, which is drifting through some canyon, some dirt, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so that's the front of the case, nothing much going on there. Let's take a look at the back. Here's the back. We have Leave Your Limits, the next game in the best-selling racing franchise on Xbox One. That's awesome. Explore a massive, living open world brought to life in stunning detail, full day and night cycles with spectacular weather, lighting, and visual effects. Pretty cool. This game is 1080p 30 frames per second on Xbox One, and I guess I assume 720p 30 frames on Xbox 360. If you actually take a look at the gameplay for the Xbox 360 version, it still looks pretty good. So, but on Xbox One, you do have the dynamic weather, which really is going to make this game really, really nice in terms of just the visuals and the quality, and just, you know, you'd be driving along the coast and all of a sudden it's going to start raining. It's going to be really, really nice. So, and you have your optional stuff for Connect, which no one wants to use. It does support up to 12 players on multiplayer Xbox Live, and pretty good. So, alright, let's take a look inside the case. So here's a look inside the case. We have our game disc here. Again, Microsoft is weird, and they put their games, for the Xbox One at least, the Xbox One games on the left side, which I don't know why. I can't pick up a disc, why? So here's the game disc, Forza Horizon 2, pretty standard. Hi. So there we go. And then we have our DLC for the Day 1 edition, which comes with these 3 cars. Looks like the Mercedes hatchback, whatever it is called. Looks like a C, actually, a C-Class AMG, a Dodge Challenger, and a Toyota, whatever that car is right there. So, alright, then you have your barcode and DLC code, and, well, you know, your QR code if you use Connect or whatever on the back. So, alright, that was pretty much it for my unboxing of Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and Forza Horizon 2. It's going to take me a while to get to these games, I think what I'm going to start doing right now is I'm actually going to start on Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. I'll probably play that first, and then I'll probably jump into Forza Horizon 2 somewhere after, because I'll probably play Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor first, right? I'll probably play it, and then when Alien Isolation comes out, I'll probably have it beaten by the time Alien Isolation comes out. I'll be able to start on Alien Isolation. Once I complete Alien Isolation, I'm going to move on to The Evil Within. And once I complete The Evil Within, probably between The Evil Within and whenever the next game comes out or whatever, is probably when I'm going to start on Forza Horizon 2. So that's going to be how I'm going to tackle this. Again, it's just trying to find the time to play all these games, but still 2 brand new exciting games that we're both looking forward to. Really looking forward to this and really looking forward to that. I am super excited, so I'm gonna have to get to it, right? I have to render this unboxing, get it uploaded, then render the first impressions, get that uploaded, and also I'll probably upload the first impressions of Forza Horizon 2 this week, but just not fully start my playthrough until later. So, alright, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys later for, I'll see you guys next week, I guess, for the next unboxing, which is Alien Isolation. And then for those of you guys who are interested, I will be doing my impressions for both of these games this week. And if I do have time sometime this weekend, I'll probably upload like an hour gameplay, something like that, where I'm just playing through the game. I am trying to change the format of my impressions. That being said, if you guys didn't watch the Vanishing of Ethan Carter impressions, that is sort of the format I want to take. They're kind of jump cuts in between. I mean, I record basically an hour of footage, and then they're kind of jump cuts in between there to make it shorter, make it a little bit more enjoyable instead of just me walking around trying to figure out what to do. So if you guys watch my channel update that's coming out this week as well, I will explain how I plan to tackle that in the near future. Alright guys, thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you later.